Today, I will show you the difference between the life and teaching of Jesus and Muhammad, whom Muslims thinks the greatest prophet and man of God. First of all, Muhammad was not worth to be compared with Jesus, because Jesus is not just a mere prophet or a man. He is God. Muslims revere Muhammad as the greatest of prophets, yet Jesus clearly demonstrated greater authority, teaching, and miracles than Muhammad ever did. Why would anyone want to follow Muhammad over Jesus? When Jesus claimed to be divine, performed many miracles, said, "He is the truth," raised people from the dead, and rose from the dead himself, and Muhammad did none of these things. However, Muhammad did have people killed, spread his religion through war, married a 6-year-old girl, and had relations with her when she was 9 years of age, and taught hatred towards Jews and Christians. First, let's see how Muhammad lived his life and preached his revelations. Muhammad lived as warriors. Creator of jihad, the way of Muhammad, means he who fights that Allah's word should be superior, fights in Allah's cause. When Muhammad heard from Angel Gabriel, he cowered, was frightened, and wanted to commit suicide over and over. Muhammad had over 20 wives, and 6-year-old Aisha, the marriage to whom he consummated, when he was 53 years old and she was 9 years old. Muhammad did not fulfill any biblical prophecy, except the ones about false teachers. Muhammad owned many slaves, and promoted torturing them. Muhammad did not receive, or hear the direct voice of God. It was an angel instead. Muhammad said, "Kill those who insulted him," encouraged his men to rape enslaved women. Muhammad even said, "And fight them until there is no more persecution, and religion is only for Allah." Muhammad's way to heaven is jihad. In the way of Allah elevates one's position in paradise by 100-fold. Muhammad died, and rotting dead in his grave. And at last, when Muhammad was about to die, what was his last word? He said, "Kill, convert, or subjugate Christians and Jews, until Islam reigns superior." This is the life of the most honored prophet of Islam. Really? Now let's see how Jesus lived his life, and what he preached. Jesus lived like harmless hippies. Jesus, emphasis on evangelism. His message to his disciples: "Go ye into all the world, and preach the gospel to every creature." When Jesus heard from God, he went to the desert to be tempted, and began his ministry with boldness. Jesus never married. Jesus fulfilled biblical prophecy about being the Messiah. Jesus owned no slaves. Jesus received and heard the direct voice of God. Jesus preached forgiveness. Never encouraged rape. Never enslaved women. Jesus preached about loving your enemies, and pray for those who persecute you. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called sons of God. And what was the last word of Jesus? Jesus said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." These two men are the too sure of a sea, in how they lived, or in what they taught others. There is no comparison between Jesus and Muhammad. Muhammad falls so far short, that he cannot be held on any level close to Jesus. Muhammad is clearly no match with Christ. As once said by Wafa Sultan, the problem with Christians is, they aren't as good as Jesus. But thank God, most Muslims are better than Muhammad.